This is the true story of Rapunzel. So there was this girl named Rapunzel with magic hair that never stopped growing. And the king, who was her father, said, you know, this magic hair is really cool and all, but it is causing magical clogs in our drains. And this is a drain on our budget. Like, I had to disband the army to hire a plumber to unclog all the drains in the castle. We can't keep doing this. And the queen said, I have an idea. We could either cut Rapunzel's hair, or we could sell her to a witch. And the king said, yes, let's sell our daughter to a witch. This is a sound fiscal policy. So they put Rapunzel up on Craigslist, and a witch contacts them, and they agree to a fair price for their daughter with the magical hair. And the witch comes to collect, and this is not at all a questionable practice. This is just what you did back in those days. So the witch comes, and she pays whatever price they agreed to, and she takes Rapunzel away. And the king and queen say, you know what, have fun, good luck, I hope you don't have plumbing, which the witch did not. She had an outhouse, so it was a good arrangement for everybody. But then the king and queen checked their bank account, and they realized, wait a minute, that witch paid us in bitcoins. And that briefly made them millionaires, but then it made them very poor because it was worth $0. And so they sent their army to go get them. But they disbanded the army to pay for the plumbing, so then they had like 2 guys left. So like, you 2 guys, go get our daughter back, or get paid in a fiat currency. Either one, our child or a reasonable amount of money. Go do this. So off they went on a quest to find Rapunzel, who was in a tower, because quite frankly, it's hard for witches to live any place other than a tower. Like, you know, it's hard to get into place with a homeowners association. They see witch as a job occupation, and they just don't let you in. So Rapunzel was not really on board with this plan. She meets the witch and says, okay, here's how this is going to go. When you fall asleep, I'm going to light you on fire. And this kind of unnerved the witch. She did not take into account that Rapunzel was kind of a badass. So the witch backed off. She's like, you know what? I don't want to get lit on fire. You take the tower. This is your place now. And Rapunzel got the keys, and life was good. She had no parents. She had a tower. She had no debt. I mean, this was everything a princess could dream of, other than love and power. But along comes one of the guys sent to extract a fair price or bring her back to the king and queen. And he said, let down your hair, Rapunzel, and I'll climb up. And Rapunzel said, wait a minute. I don't need you. I don't need anybody. I've got a tower. And hey, here's the witch. I told you I was going to light you on fire. Go away. And the witch said, that's right. You did promise to light me on fire. I apologize. And she left again. Oh, and she's back again. So this time Rapunzel really did light her on fire. Ooh, that was ugly. All right, so Rapunzel was still there. And this guy, he's just like creepily staring at her hair. And that's not something girls are into. This is not appropriate courtship behavior. And she says, listen, I'm going to tell you this one time. Go away. I don't need a man. I'm just going to take a nap because naps are better than men. And then maybe I'll buy a cat or something. And my life is going to be complete. Get lost. And that was the end of their brief interaction. And nobody ever saw Rapunzel again, and she got a great Wi-Fi connection out there, and she just lived her life, and everything was perfect. And that guy stayed there talking for a while, but she was not listening at all. She was so done with him. And the guy was heartbroken, and Rapunzel was happy. The end.